Everybody has some experience completing web forms these days. In this webinar, you will learn what you can do to custom tailor a system for your needs. Give each working group only the menu items they require. Remove clutter to increase productivity and reduce the learning curve. Provide useful and personalized on-screen help for your web forms. I will also show you how to audit your system and restore deleted records. Work with us to set up a system suited exactly for your needs. Many of these modifications require our assistance, but some of them you can take care of yourself. The number of options on your menus and in your entry forms can seem overwhelming. Why don't you let us streamline them for you, so you only see the items that are important to your workflows? Eloquent provides you with 4 default logins: an administrator, a staff member, a limited staff member, and public. You have the ability to create new user accounts or modify the existing ones. For example, you can change the usernames and passwords. We can help you modify the available menu options for these logins too. Here's an example of a full staff member account from the archives system. This account has all the menu options that are afforded based on the modules you've purchased, but it's likely you don't use half of them most of the time, and the ones you do use are buried beneath 3 layers of menus. We can strip down the menus to provide you with only the links you use most often, and then arrange them into menus that work best for you. We can also rename the menu items for you if you use different terms in your workplace. We can work similar magic with your entry forms. Here's an example from the library system of the standard cataloging form. Notice how many sections there are of entry fields. Some of these fields you use frequently, others I'll bet you hardly ever touch. So let us streamline your entry forms for you. Notice how this cataloging screen has a drastically reduced number of sections to work through. There's no need to waste time scrolling past unused fields. Develop a list of fields you use regularly, and we can create a basic entry form for you. Spreadsheet web forms are in and of themselves streamlined entry screens. They allow you to enter dozens of records at the same time. We have a variety of them available in every system and are always open to creating more. Here's an example from the archives system. This is the standard set of fields we provide on a batch file level form. It's designed to work for most people, but you don't have to be most people. Here's an example of a customized version of the same form we created for one of our clients. They had a number of file level descriptions in spreadsheets, and they wanted to use the spreadsheet web forms to import them. So we needed to modify the form to include all the fields that were present on those spreadsheets, so we didn't lose any of the data. It makes for a rather wide form in this example, but the important thing is that it covers all the necessary fields. And that is what these spreadsheet web forms are all about, covering the necessary fields to allow for rapid entry. Another area where you can strive to lessen the complexity of your database and make it more intuitive is to personalize the on-screen help features. These features are available at the page level, on every menu, entry, and search screen, and at the field level, at each and every entry field. There is help available at the menu level specific to the login account you're using. It details what menu options you have and what they do. To access the menu help, click the Help button on the left next to the Logout button. A new window opens. It provides a description of your user group and your user account, and then breaks down by menu heading. Click on the linked headings to expand. Most menu items have descriptive blurbs explaining their purpose. Navigate through the headings and subheadings to find the items you're interested in, or click on the printable version link to get the full expanded list. You can print this list out or save it as a file on your computer for reference. Streamlining your menus will turn this list into a much more manageable size. All of these blurbs are also customizable. We've used our language to describe what each item is for, but you might have different ways of explaining how you do your work. Like the page level help in the next slides, it's best if you provide us with the blurbs to load into the system for you. Help at this level usually amounts to a short blurb on what that particular screen is used for, entry screens and search screens. To access the page-level help, click the Help button in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. It often lives with the back and menu buttons. In the pop-up window, you're presented with the page-level help blurb, which is followed by a listing of all of the field-level helps for that screen. If you'd like to personalize this help blurb, give us a call. It's an easy process for us. Then click on the linked View General Help Fors to access general help on how to use our entry forms at a very basic level. Help is also provided on search screens and on Results Browse. This example shows the help provided for each of the options in the Go menu. Field-level help provides assistance with each entry field on your forms. In some cases, it's taken directly from the relevant professional description or cataloging standard. In other cases, it's simply a short explanation of what that field is used for. This is a customization task you can accomplish on your own. I'll show you two examples first of what this help can look like. To access it, hover over the question mark icon next to any field. You'll often find a link for viewing general help for assistance in filling out a particular type of field, in this case a pointer prompt, followed by a description and notes about the use of the field and alternative options. Help at this level can assist with anything from how to complete a field to what kind of information should go in it. I'll show you now how to modify these help blurbs yourself. What isn't pictured is that your user account will need to be a part of a group that has translator abilities. You'll know if this is the case when you see the small document icons next to each field label. I will demo this procedure later in the webinar. But assuming you're already a member of this group, the first step is to click on that icon next to the field you wish to modify. A new window opens. There are two fields you should look at here. One is Label. This is for the label of the field. You're welcome to change that here to something more recognizable for you and your staff. Two is Help. This is the actual content of the help blurb. Click Edit to modify it in a larger window. This window is a giant text box with no inherent regard for formatting. If you only have a few lines to enter, then go ahead and paste them in. They will appear as a single paragraph. If you'd like to see paragraph breaks, bullets, or other formatting styles, you'll need to insert HTML. Click OK when you're done to return to the Edit Prompt window, and then click Save. Go through the system and make all your required changes. The server will need to be restarted in order to enable those changes, though. If Eloquent is hosting your database, call us to do this for you. If you're hosting your own, call your own IT support. You'll soon be able to view your new hover over help. Let's turn to ways you can protect the integrity of your system from staff mistakes and maintain a vigilant eye over what kinds of changes are going on. Eloquent can provide you with read-only logins. These are excellent tools for training new employees or volunteers. Staff using these logins are allowed full access to your database, but without the ability to save changes or delete any records. Should they try to click Save or Delete on any record, they'll get this error message. In order for them to confirm they've done their work correctly then, they instead make use of the Preview button. This displays the full record as it currently stands with their unsaved changes. There are a number of search screens in your database where you can perform searches to audit recent changes. You can keep track of what changes are being made and who's making them. The best place to go for this is to log in as the administrator. The password should be the same one we provided you with when you began training with us, unless you've changed it since then. Click on the database table where you'd like to check up on things. Build a search with any number of parameters. You'll find the system creation and system modification access points most useful here. Add in keywords, dates, or title to hit specific groups of records. Then click Search when you're ready. The results set appears in a new window. Because the columns might not show the information you're interested in, see More by selecting the Utility Display from the Go menu. This will provide a full description of each of those records, including the system fields, which will tell you which account has created and modified this record and when. When you delete a record in your database, it's not actually deleted. It's only marked deleted and sent to a temporary garbage, a lot like the recycle bin on your PC. You need to venture in here to permanently delete those records once in a while to free up space in your database. You can also come in here to restore those records that you or your staff have deleted by accident. Nothing is lost until you've purposely, permanently deleted it. The restore function is also performed from your administrator login. Go to the Restore and Permanently Delete Records menu and select the appropriate database table. Build your search using the access points and click Search. From your results, select the records you want to restore. Then select Undelete from the Go menu and press Go. Your records will be restored to active duty in the system. The live presentation of this webinar featured a demonstration of the functionality we've just seen. Call us to find out when the next presentation of this webinar is scheduled for, or to arrange a one-on-one demo to see for yourselves. Let's review. We discussed a number of ways to reduce complexity and make your Eloquent system simple and intuitive for your staff users. One easy way to accomplish this is to streamline your menus and entry screens, trimming away the non-essential items and fields. Make use of the spreadsheet forms too, which are designed to simplify the data entry process. There is Onscreen Help all throughout the system, providing context-sensitive assistance when and where you need it. All of these help blurbs are customizable and can be rewritten to speak to your staff and your workflows. You can also print out these help pages and create a personalized manual for your organization. Lastly, we looked at ways to protect the integrity of your data. This includes creating read-only logins for training new staff and running searches and reports to audit system usage. The system is designed to not permanently delete any records, giving you the opportunity to go in and restore any accidentally deleted records. Some of these functions you're capable of performing yourself, others require our assistance. Don't hesitate to give us a call to discuss the possibilities for your database. Thank you for viewing this presentation. Many of the features you've seen here are available at no additional cost. Please contact us to request details on registering for the next session of this webinar, or to arrange a one-on-one demo if you'd like to get a closer look at the Eloquent system. We welcome all questions and feedback.